long. I've got me jumper on, my t-shirt on, and the fire in the background because I'm freezing. But I've not had a great sleep the last 2 nights, so I've definitely come upstairs a bit earlier tonight, and I've took my amitriptyline as well, so I've got them in, because what I find out is the longer you're on these medications for, the longer they take to kick in, if that makes sense. So if you take them late, say for instance 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you're not going to shut off till about 2, 3. So I thought, what an early night. I took them half an hour ago, which was about 8 o'clock. So hopefully I can put something on my phone, get in bed and relax, and then hopefully fall asleep before midnight. That's the plan. That's the plan anyway. Whether I get it or not is another thing. But yeah, feeling a bit cold today. See if we get any watchers. If we don't, I'll just ramble like I normally do. I tell you what I did notice. All right, Vicky. All right, love. We've got one there. I noticed that when I lost a little bit of weight, about 3 months ago, I was on a little bit of a different regimen. I was eating cleaner. I felt the cold then. As the colder weather was creeping in, I started to feel it was getting a bit cold outside, and people were like, it's okay out there. I'm like, no, I'm freezing. So now I'm putting the weight back on, and I'm growing this gristly beard to keep me warm, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be a really bad winter this year. Maybe one of the worst we've had. So yeah, I'm just chimping on. It's only a short one. I always do it when I get bored. Anyway, I normally come on. So I'm telling you guys, I've got an appointment on the 9th with my specialist, and that's where we'll be talking about what we're doing moving forward with my antibiotic plan. Now, I hope it goes unaltered, because I'm getting very, very pissed off with the system and things like that at the moment. And people who rely on medication should not be stripped based on all one fits basis. You know, we're all individual people with individual needs, and that's what I'm going to present to him. I also had my port flush the other day, and the nurse that normally comes out, she gets it first time. Well, she struggled to get it in the first time, so she went in 3 times to try and flush it. So basically a flush is just like some kind of saline water that's very clean, and they stick a needle in like they would when they hook you up, and they just flush it, and it basically keeps the line. I've got a line in the neck and a line into the arteries, and it basically keeps it clean. So it wouldn't, the syringe and the saline water wouldn't budge. So a nurse is coming to see me tomorrow. Hopefully repeat the process and it actually flushes, because if it doesn't, it can indicate I've got a blockage in my port, you see, or anything. It can indicate you may have blood clot, which I don't think, but fingers crossed. Right, okay, Layla. Shout out to Layla Ross Mendel. Liam Cool all the time. All right, mate. Bish and Oi gang. Hey, I'm from the dark web. When I can see you, mate. No dark web stuff here, brother. We come with peace, love, and light. We don't do no darkness here. The only time it gets dark is when my bloody electric runs out. But yeah, so I've got to go for my specialist appointment this month, and for some strange reason, they've stopped one of my medications for my nose, which is a Manetazone. It's a bit like a steroid treatment. So because I'm on a steroid for the nose, I shouldn't be on this one alongside it, but I've been on it for 2 years. So I'll get a phone call saying, can you come in and discuss? It's just pissing me off. Yeah, I'm British, mate. I'm British, Italian, Maltese. You can call me the Maltese Falcon, the Italian Stallion, or the British. I don't know. I don't really identify as British, even though I am British. I identify as Italian British. But yeah, so what's going on, guys? Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay this October? Seems like it's going to be a quite depressing month. So just keep your chins up, all 5 of them. And if you've got all 5 chins and you don't want to show them, just grow a beard over there. You can't see the chins then. Do you like Water, oh fuck it. I'm sorry, Layla. I swore I don't like to swear. I love water, and I'll show you. I'll show you another piece of water I like. My fish tank over there. You can see it's half a project. I've just thrown a fish in. I can't be bothered. I've got a grow light up here, and I haven't even got. Watch this, guys. I've got a grow light up here, and I haven't even got a bloody plant in it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've just come on. I don't even know what this channel's turning into, guys, because obviously it's about my respiratory illness, but I seem to be doing some random lives, and people are coming along. So even if you don't suffer with your chest, it's nice to see people staying, popping around in the comments. So what I'm going to show you there, guys, here, it's a medication called Naxis. Now you can't buy it over the till in the UK, which is strange. In other places you can. So it's a mucus thinner. So people like me, who's got bronchiectasis, and people like cystic fibrosis, their mucus is normally thick. So they do nebulized treatment, which is just like salt in a steam, in a mist, and you breathe it in and you get it out. But they've also brought this out, and it's very, very good. You just drop it in your drink. It dissolves within about a minute or two, and you just drink it. And I prefer that than a tablet that's on the market called carbacystine. Now, what is good, you can use it along carbacystine. The only thing is you don't want too much mucus thinner in the body, because it's not good. You're stripping all your mucus, and the body needs a bit of mucus. So anyway, before I go, guys, is anything anybody wants to talk about? If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support us at Bronchiectasis Must Go, just give us a share. You don't have to, just give us a share. That'll get the movement going out there. If you've got anything that you want to tell us, or you want us to do shout outs for people who've got lung conditions or things like that, we can do that. Something new. I'm all ears. If you've got anything that you want to present, I'm all ears, because I'm running out of things to bloody do. I've had the channel about 5 years, and it started off as my condition just sort of was stable, and then it obviously progressed my lung condition. So yeah, you start running out of things what to produce. So if you've got any ideas, please let me know. And if you don't, that doesn't matter as well. We'll just keep it going. We'll just keep the channel going for you guys. So anyway, just to recap before I go, I've got an appointment on the 9th of October to discuss what's going to happen moving forward with my IV therapy, which is antibiotic therapy at home. It's 4 times a year for 2 weeks at a time. So it is a long basis treatment. It should be for life. This condition should be for life. Well, the condition is for life. The treatment should be, alongside it for life. So I've got to sort of argue the toss why it's better in my favour that we continue treatment rather than stagger it to 6 months or every 4 months. And I think I will win, because the evidence doesn't lie. The amount of chest infections I get a year, it'd be suicide trying to juggle. Yeah, it's staggering the treatment every 6 months. It just means I'm going to become more poorly. It also means I'm going to become more reliant on antibiotics, such as oral medication, which stopped working for me at one point. So it makes no sense to stagger my treatment and say, okay, let's reduce it to 2 times a year opposed to 4 times a year. And then if you're poorly in between, send a sample out and then take oral antibiotics. It just makes no sense. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm going to shoot off. Thanks for anyone that joined. Take it easy.